Welcome back to another video, guys. So this is going to be the second weekly summary of my Pokemon Go adventures. You enjoyed the first one, so I might as well carry it on. So we're going to get straight into it. I managed to get enough candies to evolve a Bunny into a Lopunny for my first ever time. So that was a new one in the Pokedex. At the same time as well, I'd got 50 candies so I could do a Bidoof into a Bibarel evolution. You know, it's a really derpy Pokemon and I used to play this in the Diamond and Pearl games and this was the most annoying encounter that you'd get all the time. And then at the weekend as well, I'm a little bit behind on this, but at this weekend that I was playing, it was MUDKIP Community Day. And you know what, guys, I got loads of shinies. I think I got about 7 in total. So this first one was only a small CP, but I was so surprised because it's my first ever shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go. Then I ended up encountering a massive one at over 800 CP. Literally, super raspberried it and ultra balled it. Was not taking any risks here because I wanted to evolve this one into a shiny Marshtomp. Then, whilst walking around on Community Day, I had a 5k egg hatch, which hatched into a disappointing Cubone. I then also had another 5k right after that, which again disappointed me, Magnemite, not impressed at all. But you know, I was doing plenty of walking on Community Day, so I'm sure there was more eggs to come. Next was my biggest MUDKIP ever, over 900 CP. Again, just raspberried it and went straight in for it. Just wasn't taking any risks because I want to evolve this one as well. I was going to have plenty candies by the end of the day. I think I had about 300 odd, so no worries right there. Then our third shiny came up in the mid-range of 300 CP. Again, great balled it, just straight down, take it, third shiny of the day, let's go. For my third 5k egg of the day, it was a Mantike, so the pre-evolution before Mantine. So it's a new one on the deck, so I don't mind, but you know, I don't want it again after this. Back to the disappointment with the 5k eggs again then, Sneasel out of a 5k, not what you want. It had good IVs, but that's about it as a positive. I then decided, as I had over 400 candies from all the MUDKIP I'd caught today, that I'd evolve that high CP shiny MUDKIP, 825, into a Marshtomp and then a Swampert. So I've seen all the shiny variants right now. I'm so happy with it. Came out at a massive CP as well, 2,287, but there was still a bigger one to come. Another MUDKIP, another shiny, only 180 CP, but I don't mind at all. I then also completed my first ever Armoured Mewtwo raid. I haven't been doing much raiding recently, so obviously, you know, I'll definitely take this. It's coming to the last days of Armoured Mewtwo anyway, so I needed to get one in the bag, and we did. There was loads of us, about 19 people in the lobby, so it went down really easily. The one that I actually caught didn't have good IVs, but you know, it doesn't matter. It was about 1700 CP, so I think I'm just going to power that up anyway at some point, use some rare candies, and get the job done. And you know, just casually, another shiny MUDKIP, 140 CP, another really low one, but another shiny, adding to the collection, I do not mind at all. Then we picked up an even bigger shiny, just slightly bigger than the last one that we had, but it was 825 CP a couple of catches ago, 831. I'm not going to evolve this one, but it's a great one to have in the locker. After a bit more walking, another 5k hatched. 570 CP Buizel, which I need more of to get a Floatzel. Again, another Pokemon that I used to play with in Diamond and Pearl. So happy to see it. Then the big boy 10k egg was going to hatch. I've been doing so much walking today, just smashed through it, and it was a Beldum. I mean, it's not good, it's not bad really. It's a new one in my decks. It can evolve into Metagross, so I'm not going to complain about that. And this was to be my last shiny of Community Day. Again, only a little baby one, but I just don't mind. You don't mind getting shinies. Even though you've got many already, you just can't complain when you see that little sparkle when you click on it and it opens up. Just love it. The second 10k of the egg, after just doing a couple more laps of the area, hatched into a Dratini. It's not an amazing one right now because, you know, I've got loads of Dragonites anyway. A lot of people have because the game's been out for a while and Dratini's been it for ages. But a good one for powering up, I guess. Now was time for the evolution of the beast of a MUDKIP, 904 CP. It's just an absolute monster MUDKIP. So I went all the way through the evolution, all the way into Swampert. And this came out as 2446 CP, almost 2500 CP. Just a massive water type Pokemon, and it had that exclusive move, Hydro Cannon, from the community today because I evolved it within the time limits. I then had a short 2km egg to open, which hatched into a Torchic. Again, brings me literally so close to getting a Blaziken. I only need 100 candies now to evolve because I've already evolved the Torchic, so I'm halfway there. A few days later, and a bit more walking later, another 10k was ready to pop, and this hatched into a Cranidos. So, you know, I haven't got this one again, so another one in the decks, and then this can evolve into Rampardos, which just looks like a beast Pokemon. The biggest, rarest encounter for the week was Lopunny, 622 CP, so only a little one, but you know, I've never seen one out in the wild and I'm sure plenty of you haven't, so I'll definitely take it. Another starter 2k egg happened then, hatching a Trico this time. Again, need more candy, I've got a Grovyle, and this one had 3 star IVs, so this one might even be getting evolved as well. The next egg was one of those ones that you can get from your friends, the like Alolan possibility ones, and we got that Alolan possibility in the form of an Alolan Sandshrew. It had 711 CP, and I haven't got one yet, so I want to evolve this after getting a few more candies into an Alolan Sandshrew. Why not? There are plenty of eggs in this video, guys. Another 5k hatching into a Finian. I only had 3 candies before this, so I'd only caught 1 before this hatch, so I'll take it for the evolution. And yet again, another one from Diamond and Pearl cropped up from this last 5k egg, a Croagunk, which will evolve into a Toxicroak eventually. This was from the anime series as well. Brock had a Croagunk that kept on like hitting him whenever he said wrong things and stuff. It was hilarious. Then to finish this video, guys, we got the new feature, Pokemon Go Rocket inclusion. So basically you can go to these stops, rocket stops, spin it, and then they will challenge you, and then if you beat them you get a chance to catch one shadow Pokemon, and then you can purify it, and then it comes out with good IVs possibly, and a better CP possibly again. And at the end of it, because this rocket trainer was a fire type one, I got to catch a Charmander and then purified it into a fairly decent CP one. And that'll do for this week's summary, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.